The Grammy Awards, they're really just as much about fashion as they are about the music. And here today to tell us all about the hits and the misses on the red carpet are Andrew Roby. He's the president of District FET Events and the founder of Fashion 360 Conference. Good to see you, Andrew. Karine Kroick, bridal and evening gown style expert and the owner of Karine's Bridal Atelier. Good to see you, Karine. And we have back with us fashion stylist Naina Singla, who is a regular around here. Good to see you all. So the big night last night. Any overall thoughts about what you saw?
I mean, for me, I was kind of unimpressed with everything that we saw. Yeah, it wasn't. I thought it would be a little bit more.
There was nothing that really stood out in terms of like a really amazing outfit or really like a, you know.
It wasn't like the J-Lo effect.
Yeah.
The green dress.
Yeah, being the Grammy is the biggest night for music, you think that everybody would really come out and step up, but
it takes some risks.
Yeah. I felt like they were falling behind them. They were trying to be more old Hollywood instead of like that rock and roll type of feel.
Well, you know, here's the thing about it seems to me the Grammy, I mean, you have the Golden Globes, right? You had the SAG Awards, coming up the Oscars, so this is sort of sandwiched in between. But yet it seems like when you go to the Grammys, you could really take a lot of liberties with what you wear. Am I right on this?
Absolutely.
Be a little bit more wild.
It's definitely a time where you can take more risks, for sure.
And we saw not only the long, gowns, but short dresses too.
Lots of short
dresses. Which I thought looked very appropriate. What did you think?
I liked it.
I think it was good.
I think Sarah Hyland looked really cute in her little short number.
The black and white?
Very age appropriate.
Yeah, I like that too.
And what's her name? Sarah
Bareilles. Yeah. She was wearing like a high-low dress.
That was really
cute.
sweet too.
Yeah.
So.
All right. Well, we're going to get to the best of your picks in a minute, but let's start with the fun stuff, guys. The worst, right? Andrew, let's start with you. Your worst look. Who was the worst dressed last night?
For a woman, I would have to say that Skylar Grey was my worst dress, and I think she wore a Michael Costello gown, and the gown was great as far as being fishtailed, but the leather on it was a nude leather, and it matched too much of her skin tone, and it just the cutouts and the tattoos just didn't really give me a good vibe for her actual dress. So I didn't like that too much.
It does sort of match her skin tone. Other people I heard said that they loved this dress. What did you ladies think about this dress?
Yeah, I kind of thought it matched her skin tones a little bit too much. I wasn't crazy about it.
I could see where she was trying to go with it, with the cutouts and stuff, but I felt like the fabric itself, I don't know, I'd rather see it on a chair.
It looked like a Band-Aid color or something.
Band-Aid. I'm wearing a Band-Aid.
Full Band-Aid.
In her defense, though, wouldn't you say that she wore it well? Because, I mean, that was a very unforgiving dress.
Right.
She really rocked.
You have to have the body for it.
Yeah,
that's true.
And even if it was like maybe in a black, it would probably been a little bit better, but that color, I didn't agree with it.
The leather's edgy, though, and for Grammys, that might be sort of perfect, right?
Yeah,
a little edge there.
True.
All right, Andrew, who was your worst dressed male?
I think it's like everyone's worst dress is Pharrell. I just did not agree with
what was that on his
the
head?
elephant in the room. Actually, that hat, that Vivienne Westwood hat, was just. I didn't know what was the thing, what was in his mind as far as why would he wear that on the red carpet, but that definitely was my choice for worst dress for a man.
This hat is making the rounds on the internet, and I have to tell you what some people are saying about it. Some people say it's Smokey Bear's hat. Other people say it's the Arby's restaurant logo. Or here's a good one, Woody's hat from Toy Story.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
But my favorite one is Harry Potter's sorting hat.
Oh my goodness, yeah, a member of Hogwarts. Very much so.
It has its own Twitter account now, too.
It should. It was large enough.
And we should mention that this was your, both of yours worst pick as well, Pharrell's hat.
So too. It looked like he didn't even try.
Yeah, I mean, I think that, if anyone can get away with it, he can, but I think that he should have stepped it up just a little bit. The jacket was fine, I could see him showing his personality, but come on, the hat, really?
I wonder if it was a dare.
Well, he's laughing all the way to the bank because he got Producer of the Year and
nominated. Attention, right? That's what I mean. He's getting attention for the outfit.
That's what it's all about. Listen to Miley Cyrus on
that. Right.
All right, let's go over to you, Karine, and your worst dressed female. Who was that?
So I would have to pick Paris Hilton. I mean, her hair and her makeup look beautiful, but her dress, it's like the turtleneck with the jewels going across and the back detail. I felt like the zipper was just like too much, and the Art Nouveau and the details on the back. I just felt it was too much on one dress, and she was trying just a little bit too hard. Apparently she has a record coming out.
How much of this is her skin showing through, and how much is a lining?
I mean, I'm not really sure. I think it is her skin, isn't
Yeah,
it? Or
it
is
looks
it
like
nude
yeah.
or down at the bottom? Where I mean, she has a great figure. Like I see why she picked it, but I would rather have seen a little bit. I would rather have taken the turtleneck off, maybe make it a little more scoop or V-neck, remove the sleeves, maybe put the zipper underneath the side. Let's just redo it.
Which is right.
Rip. But her hair is beautiful, and she's
Yeah, she has great
always.
makeup, too.
I mean, she has great makeup and very natural, but. The dress to me, I thought, just didn't stand out for me.
What did you think about that one, Andrew?
I agree. Of course, when we put it on our Tumblr page, we got a lot of buzz off of it. But as I looked at it, most of the comments was like, okay, is this a figure skating outfit or what is it that she's really trying to emulate on here? I would much prefer the front part of her dress versus the back, but I agree. I mean, I
it's
didn't.
like they sandwich too much
Yeah,
together.
yeah, very true.
Okay. Naina, who was your worst dressed female?
My worst dress was by far Madonna.
The cowboy look?
Yeah, I get the whole menswear inspired look, but I mean, her son picked out her outfit. I mean, we're talking about the Grammys here, so she's letting her son pick out her outfit. They're matching outfits. I mean, it's great. It's a Ralph Lauren outfit, but I just don't think it was right for her, and with the cane, and I just didn't like the whole look.
Kind of costumey, wasn't it?
Yeah. The hat, and I don't know. It wasn't working for me.
I wish she wore the white one, like on
The one
that
she
she
performed in.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
She wore that.
That was nice.
beautiful.
Yeah.
All right, there's one more that I want to mention that's one of my worst or least favorite, and it was Alicia Keys in the blue dress that was cut way
I
down to
agree.
here,
Yeah.
and I really felt that it didn't fit her
Right.
body well. I didn't think it showed her off to her best.
It was a gorgeous dress,
Yes,
but
it was. It
I
was
felt like
pretty
it just
colored, too.
wasn't right for her, like around the hips, and I don't know.
Seemed like it was fitting too tight on the bottom,
Yeah.
and it was like too open on the
Too
top.
plungy on the top.
Yeah.
And she's become so fit lately that I felt like the halter style was making her arms look a little bit muscular more than soft and feminine.
All right. Well, we have lots more to say, so stay right where you are. When we come back, we're going to get the scoop on the best of Grammy's fashion from our experts.
Stay connected with News Channel 8 on Facebook and Twitter, anytime, anywhere.
Listen up, America! Listen up, America. The recent health care bill will not take effect until at least 2014, leaving families and individuals lacking health insurance with no immediate solution to their concerns. But here's the good news. A health insurance hotline has been established to provide affordable health insurance for all uninsured Americans. And yes, uninsured Americans with pre-existing conditions. Call the health insurance hotline now and get you and your family covered today.
Everybody loves to watch birds, but what happens when they disappear inside their house?
They have birdie picnics.
They eat worms.
Make nests.
Imagine if you could spy on the birds inside. Well, now you can with the My Spy Birdhouse, the see-through birdhouse that lets you spy inside without disturbing the birds. And it's the perfect size for typical backyard bird species. It even has a front perch.
The My Spy Birdhouse offers a safe and comfortable home for birds to raise their young.
You can bring the magic of the My Spy Birdhouse to your home for $14.99. It comes with an attachable two-way mirror so you can see in, but birds can't see out. And to give your bird family privacy, you'll get the Do Not Disturb curtain free. As a bonus, we'll include the My Spy Up-Close Bird Feeder for even more bird-watching fun. Just pay separate processing and handling. Call or log on now.
Starlight, star bright. First star I've seen tonight. Wish I may, wish I might. Make my wish come true tonight. Play the Fast Play games from the DC Lottery and feel the thrill of winning instantly.
All right, we're back with our fashion panel here. We're talking Grammy night fashion. We've got Andrew Roby, we've got Corinne Krowick, and Naina Singla here today. And now we're talking about the best looks of the night. Naina, your top pick Top female. Who rocked it the most?
I love Taylor Swift's outfit. I thought she looked fabulous in Gucci, so elegant and beautiful. And I really feel like Gucci's been knocking it out the park this season with the awards. I mean, especially at the Golden Globes, there were so many women who were wearing Gucci that looked fabulous. So she was by far my favorite.
The thing about Taylor too is she's very statuesque. Isn't she something like 5'10" and she's very thin?
Yeah.
She seems to wear these dresses like a supermodel.
She does look like a supermodel, doesn't she?
Yes.
She's gorgeous.
She's flawless.
Did you guys like that as well?
Yeah, I mean, it's gorgeous. She said it was really heavy, too. I think it's bugle beads going down her chain, cascading down on it.
It's studded. The whole dress is literally covered in crystal.
Yeah.
And from head to toe, and even backstage, she was like, "Oh my God, it feels like I'm wearing a bulletproof, vest because it looks like that armor, that we used to wear underneath, your garment." So
yeah, I liked her hair too. Her hair looked pretty simple,
very nice.
She's very in fashion because that high neck is really seen. It was seen all over the couture runways.
And the metallic. So that was one of the hottest trends at the Grammys was the metallic dresses.
Chainmail almost on the top.
Yes,
wasn't it?
and at the Golden Globes. I mean, we're definitely seeing metallics as a huge trend.
All right, Karine, who was your favorite female?
I would have to go for Sierra. I mean, she looked beautiful. I mean, she's
mom to be.
pregnant.
Yes.
She looked gorgeous. Just that soft little plunge in the front, just enough. It wasn't too much. And she wore Pucci. And then down on the sides, she had like a little bit of a V kind of pointing forward where her belly was. I mean, it was just a great cut on her. And for her to wear something like that and be pregnant, she looked amazing. And then the hair was perfect. The makeup was just soft and natural. She didn't overdo it. And there's that liquid metallic beading.
Here it is again. Yes.
Yeah, it's back. And it's like that nude gold tone.
Every picture I've seen of her today, she's showing off her baby bump.
Yeah.
She kind of
just kept
cradles it
holding
with her arms.
So
you can like show it off. Here it is.
Sweet. And she's so beautiful. So it was really nice to see her in a nice, soft, sophisticated outfit.
Both of you like that one too?
Yeah,
I love it. I love
loved
the
it.
outfit. I think it's gorgeous.
Very good. All right, Andrew, who was your favorite?
Mine was
female?
Taylor Swift as well, and I think that she did, unlike Gray, Skylar did the correct way of wearing a neutral type of a gown, and Taylor is always wearing something in that color scheme. But I think that the gold, which looked silver at times and just very form-fitting, just was a perfect gown for her to wear from Gucci. I mean, she needs to be on the billboard next.
It's like
for
edgy
her.
and sophisticated.
Yeah, very much so. Yes.
And I love the ponytail too, like lifting it up just softly before she put it down and headbang for us. So it was
A+
really nice.
for Taylor's stylist.
Yeah,
too.
really good favorite.
My favorite was definitely Taylor Swift. I definitely like this look. I definitely think we're going to be hearing lots more about this.
I think so.
All right, who was your best male, Andrew?
I actually had two. I put Macklemore and Ryan Lewis as my two best dressed, and I liked them because, of course, Macklemore, he had a teal tux that he wore to the actual Grammys, and then Ryan Lewis had this gray houndstooth suit that was metallic in the fabric that he had, and I liked them because of the fact that they went outside of just a normal black tuxedo and took the risk, and I think that it actually paid off with both of them.
If you're ever going to wear something like this would be the place to do it, right?
Yes, exactly.
An edgy tux.
Yes.
Did you all like that look, or did you feel it was a little bit costumey?
I mean, I liked it too. I felt like they looked very clean cut and sophisticated. They wore it well. I thought for me maybe the green was just last year. It was the color of last year. But he just looked so good. So I like him.
Yeah. Karine, did you have a favorite guy?
I had a group, Imagine Dragons. I thought they came out on the red carpet really well together. Each one of them had their own feel, from polka dots on a shirt to a black and black tie, and then they even went further when they did their performance, which was amazing, with Lamar, with Kendrick Lamar, and I mean they were all suited in the same color tone. I think they pulled it off from the runway all the way to the red carpet to the stage. I think they were great. They were amazing.
And how about you, Naina? Who was your favorite guy?
I liked the look that John Legend and Hunter Hayes had. It was sort of that really classic, sophisticated, really simple look. I thought that they pulled it off well. I mean, there's just something about a guy wearing, a suit. I don't know. It worked for me. So I really liked those.
I liked him too.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's just the classic epitome of handsome.
Yeah, I thought they both looked fabulous.
Very nice. There are a couple of honorable mentions, and you had one, Naina. You liked Katy Perry's interesting dress.
Well, I thought it was one to talk about because because I think you either love it or you hate it. I mean, it's that black and white look, really with the musical note, so it's different, right? So it's definitely one that's unforgettable.
Yeah, well, you're going to the Grammys. You have musical notes on your dress, of course.
Yeah, it's straight from the runway. It's Valentino, so.
Yeah, her hair also amazing. Look at the beautiful updo there.
Yeah, she looks fabulous.
Yes, she was. And my honorable mention was, I don't know whether you saw Miranda Lambert in this amazing red column dress, but
Yes.
it was stunning. Next to Taylor Swift, that was my number 2, I think.
Yeah, she looked great. And she had the plunging, sort of the plunging
Yeah,
neckline.
yeah.
Red is another hot color for, for the season. So.
All right, well, so much to talk about, so much to digest. Thank you for your thoughts today, my
Thank you for
style
having us.
Thanks for having us.
Appreciate you're all coming in. We had Andrew, we had Kareen, we had Naina. Come back and see us. Thanks so much.
Thank
and
you.
we're coming right back after a quick break.